Hey everybody, it's the Gaming Unicorn, uh, redoing the first part of Crow Country. This is a game I had my eye on, not gonna lie, for a little while because I saw people on YouTube play the demo for it and it looked pretty cool. And thankfully, it wasn't just coming out on Steam, it was coming out on modern consoles, which is PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. And it's by SFB Games in 2024. It's more of a retro styled game. Um, so basically, it takes place in 1990. You play as Mara Forrest, and you basically go to the amusement park called Crow Country, and you find out what happened there and what happened to its elusive owner. Now, sadly, since I messed up the recording, yeah, I was like a good almost 2 hours into the game. So, I'll delete. You can switch the controls from modern and classic. I'm gonna go with modern. And another thing is, I'll be using my soundboard a lot more because I didn't use it a lot in Glow in the Dark. And another one is, I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking and commentary during this one because there's no voice acting. So yeah, lucky me. But let's go. Exploration mode or survival horror? Danger maybe look better. Let's go with survival horror because that's what we're here for. I hear the crows. Going back in time to 1990. If anyone asks, my name is Mara. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. We're here. Yep, we're here. So you can use L2 to shoot. You can use the left control left control stick to aim. You can't move while aiming. So yeah, it's kind of like Resident Evil 4. Basically, people talk about this game being like it's a cross between if Final Fantasy VII from the 90s, Silent Hill, and Resident Evil were a throuple and had a baby. This is that baby. Welcome to Crow Country. Because it takes all like those like the graphics and everything, like how Mara looks. It has like that old RE7 like aesthetic. So let's check the trunk of our car. Get some ammo. Nope. You can run with circle and you can run with R2. And plus, if you run with R2, it makes it easier to turn the camera. Police file. Missing persons report. Atlanta Police Department, Atlanta, Georgia. Name, Edward Crow. The Edward Crow, 57 male. Occupation, company owner and landowner. Health condition, unknown. Last seen by Mr. Tolman, 42 male. Last known whereabouts, Crow Country Estate. Where we are. There's a picture of the guy. Reported by Natalie Crow, 27 female. Relation to the missing person is she's the daughter. Reported to Officer Detective Harrison James. There's blood on the ground. What happened here? Oh. Oh, look at the little security camera up there. It's following me. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Over here's a little med kit. There we go, take that. Up. Whoops. There you go. Yep, that's how we do it. Welcome to Crow Country. The ticket booth. I have no intention of buying a ticket. Okay. The board of ticket prices. One thing I will say about this place, the tickets have always been pretty cheap. That's nice. Over here we have a little... It's a pocket light. Looks like somebody dropped it. Take it. You have to use square to turn it on. You can also check the trash cans in this place too. Something I noticed in my last recording before I realized it was messed up. I never noticed how boarded up the main gate was. Like, yeah, like they want people to stay out. And by the way, I haven't seen the ending for this stick game. I've only been in 2 hours. Messed up the recording like always. It's a page from a magazine. Here are the game tips. You hold down circle or R2 to run. I've already said that. And the advantage of R2 is that you can use it to R2 and R to rotate the camera. You can rotate. Okay, yeah. Also, the camera will quickly face forward when you press R1 to use your weapon. That's another tip. I actually didn't share that part. What's this? It's an antidote. Take it. It's a diagram of a video game controller. Yeah, and this is all the controls for combat and like just in general. Huh? I can check this from the pause menu too. Oh, cool. Crow Country. We're in the dark. Hey, large medkit. UFO Tour 1988. It's empty. Did somebody lose it? It's locked. There's a bronze keyhole. I'll get that key in a little while. Don't worry. Something to note about these wooden boxes. Sometimes they may have something inside the wooden boxes, and sometimes they won't have something inside. Depends on your luck, honestly. And another thing is bear traps. You can disable them with one single bullet. That. Here's something. The staff memo. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the ferry pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Seriously. That's where we gotta go to get the key. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the fairy pond, but it was an accident. It wouldn't be such a problem if we made a spare. It's your fault, dude. Check the trash. Don't you hate it when you check the trash and it's just trash? Humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. A headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. And another thing is, oh, by the way, you can shoot these red barrels to, you know, if you shoot a red barrel in a video game, it explodes, so I don't think I need to explain that. It's self-explanatory. Red kit. You could talk to this little guy right here to get hints. But see that number above his little tank? That's how many hints you have until like it gets to 0. I guess when it gets to 0, you have no more. So yeah, use your hints sparingly. This wooden pen looks different. There's a button. Press it. Pro turntable control. There's a large empty slot in the back. Oh. Oops. So one button's for the turning and one button's for the walking. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss, Edward Crow. You know where he is? You can also kick the vending machines, too. Don't have any change on me. That's okay. Nothing. God damn. You can quickly defeat enemies by exploding the red barrels. Similarly, useful are the blue electrical generators found on some walls. Just to make a note of something, careful of exploding the barrels and like throwing grenade. Oh, ammo. That. Be careful using grenades and barrels, and don't be near them when they explode because it'll hurt you. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy. Here's something I forgot to mention. So attempting to shoot enemies from far away will use up your ammo and supplies more quickly. These are the blue generators that Note was talking about. Door. Bathroom. Ammo in the sink. What's that? It's a laser sight for a handgun. Who left this lying around? Take it. Finders keepers. Oh, that's just... That's just disgusting. Just... Yeah, that's what that is. There's something in there. I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. I didn't get this far, and this is just gross. I don't have the item for it. The magazine. Beyond Magazine, August 1987. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park? Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real? Or is it just another hoax? Another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. There's something in the picture, but it's too blurry to make it out. something I've noticed is, there's blood going from... Yeah, it's like a trail of blood. Something's blocking it. Yeah, and there's something right there, too. Like, oh god. Vending machines and trash cans may provide you with supplies if you're running low. Yep, I already said this. You can also get handgun ammo from the trunk of your car if you ever run out. Agent Marfor saves the day once again by turning off the faucet. I didn't even see that part. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Enough of taking our time. I already know what to do. Oh! What's this? Some kind of dead animal? I can't make it out. I can't make out any features though. I read that one. Yeah, they see there's nothing in that one. Good kid. 2106. I don't know what that code goes to yet. Yeah, I don't think I don't. Trash. Yeah, I don't think I figured this one out yet. Ooh. Hey. Shotgun shells. Awesome. The Atlantic Globe, May 1986. Crow Country theme parks opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is just a few miles south of East Atlanta. Explore Fairy Tale Town, a haunted hilltop and ocean kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right, it appears he named the park after himself. Weirdly enough, not much is known about Mr. Crow, other than the vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. Something tells me it didn't last long. Well, I shouldn't say, I know it didn't last long. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I assumed the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. If a swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. Awesome. Hi, fella. This is that Arthur guy, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. What? Who? My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mole. Yep, it's him. I just needed a clearer photo. Dude, it wasn't worth it. A photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things. I don't know. Those people. They saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. What did you say your name was? Mara. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg. Right. Here you go. All better. Thanks. I still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. Car. Because we're a good person. I moved Arthur to my car. He'll be safe there. Now. Walked into the bear trap. Oh no. I think it's broken. It's a Polaroid camera. Oh, this was a picture he was trying to get. I guess Arthur wrote this. 3184. Oh, I got it right. Cool. I will protect your natural, precious world. Follow me. Okay, cool. This is how we get the key. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure reflective water of our very pond. It's filthy. So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. If you run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure, too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. I got it. Funny how there's a target in the water. Holding a key. Got the bronze key. That's how you do it. I love antidote. It's good. Someone just went behind there. Wall. I can hear something behind it. Whoa. Okay. I didn't find this before. It's a model of a crow with robot parts. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow since I thought she would like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new theme area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Oh? I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Oh, a secret found, a magnum laser. Oh. Well, I'll be damned. Shotgun shells, that's good. Watch out for metal bear traps lying on the ground. You can set them off from safe distance with a single handgun bullet. Check the trash. And we got trash. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant Trident? That thing is expensive, and without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Someone said they saw it in Witchwood? I'd go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Let's head on out. Besides, we have the key anyway. Oh, hi. Alright, so there's monsters around now. Go. Grenade. Gasoline, we're gonna need this for later. Tolman's Records, June 3rd, 1986. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go to plan. Problem 1, they spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2, there was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. And then, the deal breaker, they started asking questions about the roots, whatever they are. They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. They had to go. Uh-oh. That's not good. God. There's a hole in the... Something just yanked on the chain, but okay. I can hear something down there. If you can't find the crank handle, it's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the Haunted Manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in the safe in the southeast utility corridor. Alright? Hang on, everybody. Alright, I'm back. Okay, yeah. I had to take a sip of water. Larger enemies have more health than smaller enemies. Consider this when making decisions about which ones to fight and which weapons to use. To remember. we go. Phew. She's doing okay. She's doing okay. Ugh. The smell is so bad, it's like an infected wound. I feel bad for killing it, but I feel bad for leaving it alive too. It's a wooden crate. There's a note taped to the lid. Shipped to Marvin Trumbull, Acara River, Para, Brazil, South America. Contents samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shining metal. Is this crate full of gold ore? Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole in the mailbox. We just figured that out. Because I did this whole part before. The fire marshal was here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection. Crow's Lounge, the Model Railway, the Utility Corridor, the Submarine, Crow's Office, Wednesday, and Crow's Lab. She also said we need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. Well, isn't she a stickler for the rules? More Tolman Records, March 21st, 1988. Monday morning, driving to work, boss calls into my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something has obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone is down there. Get to work, check the security cameras. Someone is down there. He's standing right by the pool. All security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records. Doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only just been triggered. I turn on the intercom, try to communicate. No response, but I can hear the sound he's making. Something is wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. I haven't gotten to whatever that pool thing is, and I don't know what to call the monsters in this game, because, I mean, they're not all that glitters. A history of the 1848 gold rush. Stephen E. Cook. But, I don't know what to call the, monsters in this game, mostly because, I don't know if, like, they're zombies. Like, I haven't gotten that far yet. Letter. Let's read this. State Court. Ooh, State Court, Atlanta, Georgia, United States. Legal summons. Dear Mr. Crow, I am writing to you in relation to the incident which occurred within your theme park on July of 1988. As you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours. As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. Your presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. Sincerely, G. Williams, State Court. Ooh. Question a step. Yeah, so this is a save room, basically. You save at fireplaces. There we go. Alright, so here we have a map now, thank God. So remember to get into the fairy pond area. Say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, oh great fairy, a fairyest forest. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. But we figured that out already. Minding your own business. Economics of the Mining Industry by Joseph J. Carden. Healthkit. If you're using the control pad to move, you can do a 180 quick turn and press down on the D-pad and circle at the same time. Yeah, quick turns. Quick turns. Quick turns. Because that code we saw in Fairy Tale Town written in blood, I thought it was for this, but there's no zero. So I don't know what this is for yet. I'm surprised this whole place hasn't burned down. It's an ashtray. I think that's about everything in here. Alright. Let's go. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. When shooting, your bullets would do more damage if you're closer to the enemy, so attempting to shoot from enemies from far away will use up your ammo and supplies with okay. Read the staff memos posted on the walls around Crow Country. In every save room, there's a book containing all the staff memos you've read so far. Something to note. Oh. Cosmic Future, coming summer of 1990. We're supposed to be finished this year. Now it'll never happen. Here at Crow Country, we can't wait to share our optimistic vision of the future with you. Douglas Pike Park Operations. If you're looking for this machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. I told them not to take it, and they took it anyway. Can't reason with swan boat people. And we got trash. That one. I wonder what kind of wondrous things await us in the future. Edward Crow, park owner. Hey Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site for a gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. Like that box said. Just like we wanted, there's a disused mine here. The locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much work to get it looking apart. Marv. Looks like it was done with wire cutters. There's a hole in the fence. I think this is how Arthur got in. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. Here. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Did I lead you into that? I'm so sorry. No hard feelings though, right? It's kind of cute how the little trash cans look like crows. Come on, bud. There we go. Jesus Christ, you try to lure a guy into a fucking explosion and he takes forever. What the hell? What the bronze key is used for as well. There we go. No entry. It's locked. There's a silver keyhole. We're gonna go in there eventually. This is how the games go. There's a bronze keyhole. I like this room. It's cute. It's the train room. Here's something funny. It's a grenade in the train smokestack. It's also a save room, because you can also hear like the music. Notebook. Coleman's Records, March 23rd, 1988. The intruder is contained in the lab. Boss is calling him the guest. I told him that was in poor taste. Stuck. Offered guest food and water. He took no notice of either. I can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. He doesn't want to call anyone. I suggested we shut down all route excavation and just until we work out what's happened. Boss says we can't shut down just yet, so the machines are back on. I have a bad feeling. I think we're about to make things worse. Because if there's monsters running around and the park's shut down, yeah, they made things worse. That's just, yeah. There's no reason you have to defeat enemies, but if you leave them, you may have a harder time traveling around later on. It's a computer. Actually, there's a slot for a disc that I have not found yet. I haven't gotten that far yet, even with this. The computer systems in both the railway room and the dungeon now need security discs to access. Yes, I know it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. Sorry about that, I was stretching and taking another drink of water. Another thing in this room that I found intriguing is that there's a portrait of everybody. Nellie Crow, Autumn's child, Douglas Pike, the builder, Tolman, the mole, Edward Crow, the trailblazer. Orion's Odyssey, 1935, our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all four design styles. During the war, it was used by the military to carry artillery. Is that why it had a bomb and ammo on it? No. Nothing. The Earl of Edgecombe, 1934. A fine steam engine, beautifully built, combining the Arabella and Bernadette design styles. Alright. Gonna save real quick. No, wait, hang on. I didn't read what she said. There's a fire crackling softly. Oh, okay. Let's go. Off on the other side. Welcome to Haunted Hilltop. Gasoline. Second chest. Trash. Here's Witchwood. The entrance is blocked. Something missing? Okay. Smiling at me. Gross. Could it move him? No, I think he's fine where he is. Yeah, let's leave it. Here's that dungeon area they were talking about. Here's the computer for it. So, you can't get into these. You know, and because like there's just items and stuff in the cages and the cells and stuff. Excuse me. But, Deceptive Serpent, imprisoned for his crimes against nature, 1800 BC. I see like there's bullets in there and stuff. When talking to NPCs, make sure you've seen all their dialogue before moving on. If you see a speech bubble icon above an NPC's head, try talking to them again. I don't think I read this one. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's move on from this. What's this? Atlantic Globe, January 1987. South American gold mine linked to local landowner. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently, the site near the north coast of the state of Para is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least 2 major international companies. But why, you ask, are we reporting this in the Atlantic Globe? Well, it's recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by the local landowner and businessman, Edward Crow. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta. Indeed, it seems there has been some effort to cover up Mr. Crow's connection to this profitable gold mine. While eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we finally discovered the source of Crow's vast wealth. Alrighty, there you have it. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Of all the things to complain about, I told her it's not an alcohol bottle, it's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. That seemed to placate her. That means I don't think she's happy. This one? Deadly mermaid in prison for her crimes against nature. Now I'm just wasting bullets. I thought I could shoot something down or something, but no, I can't. I need that disc in order to where I need to go. Alright. Well, this, not to be a jerk, the dungeon's useless to us for now, so we're gonna have to backtrack. There we go. The environment can be used to your advantage. And nothing. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Mansion or trying to access the Ocean Kingdom, you'll need the crank handle. It's locked in the safe in the southeast utility corridor. The code for the safe is something to do with the crypt, I think. Hello, little birdie. He's hooting and hollering. It seems like he hoots 5 times and stops. Is he supposed to be an owl? He's shaped more like a bell. Glass bottles with red caps can be broken at the cost of a single handgun bullet, obviously. You can see what's inside the bottle before you choose to break it. It's nice. Hello, random lady. What are you doing? Trying to get through this door. Oh, right. Is it locked? Obviously. Well, banging on it isn't gonna help. Head down here. Solomon West, okay, so southwest. That's good. Over easily, so that's northeast. Go. Here lies Ophelia, tragically drowned daughter, sister, and human. And that little robot crow we saw was made for Ophelia. Is she buried here? If any of the kids have trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. When reading the gravestones, focus on the names. The birth dates and death dates aren't to any use of you for now. Look at the floor in the center of the room. There we go. All gone. I broke it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I broke it. Hey Ed, what's been going on? I finally set up the address so you could send me the ore. The box we found. If you label the contents as samples of geological interest, we can pass it off as academic research, as an academic research thing. I'll collect the shipments once a week and take them back up into the mine. Hold on to your hat. We're about to become the luckiest gold miners since 1848. Marv. I don't know about that. Watch out for chandelier traps hanging from the ceiling. Watch out for chandelier traps hanging from the ceiling. Set them off from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. They'll damage enemies too. I haven't encountered chandelier traps yet, but oh god. It's a glossy, yeah, and pinup posters. Oh, it's an adult magazine. Barf. No thanks. Same, sister. There's this thing right here. I have no idea what it does. Elevator. Fatal error. Nothing happened. Must be broken. It's a coffee machine. I don't drink coffee. Good thing too, since I don't think it's working. Okay. Field trips. Gather the kids in the group outside the haunted manor. Choose an older kid, get them to ring the doorbell, nothing will happen. Laughter ensues. Then choose a younger kid and have them try. Quietly tell them the secret so they can get the door open. Impressed gasps ensue. The secret is to ring the bell a specific number of times. I know. It's 5. It's how many times the little bird hoots. The gold has been broken up into little pieces. This makes me think of the shows my dad watched. Like, he likes to watch those gold mining shows. And this looks like one of those machines they use to like sift like the rocks from like the gold. A reminder that the piano in the haunted manor is not to be used for casual playing. It's wired up to the walls and the whole system is pretty fragile. If you're not haunted manor staff, leave it alone. Okay, we are not going to leave it alone. Tom B. Stone. The year Selena died. Tom B. Stone. Tombstone. Solina. Didn't I see that name somewhere else just a minute ago? 1872. Got the crank handle. Got a map. Let this bitch in. Come on. Guess you obviously don't know how to open a door by yourself. Finally! Hey, how'd you get inside? I went through the crypt. There was this tombstone puzzle and a shotgun and this ticking clock. Okay, I didn't ask for your life story. Fuck you too, bitch. Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding, you did good, alright? Now there's work to be done. Okay, if you say so, Julie. What are you doing? Yeah, I think this is the best spot. Best spot for what? I assume he uses that elevator, so he'll see it for sure. Are you talking about Edward Crow? Yeah. Hey, would you help me out with something? Sure, what do you need help? What do you need to do? I need to clear off these tables and lay out some documents. It won't take a minute. I'll do it. Thanks for the help. It takes care of that. Hopefully he'll see it. While I'm here, I'm gonna go take a look at the cell. Did you go in? I didn't. No. I see. Probably for the best. Well, catch you later. Stay out of trouble, alright? The newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, July 1988. Incident at local theme park. Parents Luke and Patricia Marshall decided to take their daughter Elaine to a local theme park for her 15th birthday. Crow Country, named after its owner, Edward Crow, is a small amusement park found only a few miles southeast of Atlanta. It's fair to say that it's been fairly popular with the locals, but never really drew in the big crowds of some of its larger competitors. The Marshall family were walking through the haunted hilltop section of the park when Elaine became separated from her parents. Around half an hour later, Elaine just reappeared. She was visibly very upset, and a patch of blood marked on the front of her t-shirt. It seems Elaine had wandered into a restricted section of the park and encountered something or someone very dangerous. Yesterday, Atlanta Central Radio got a direct quote from Elaine herself, speaking from her ward at the Westview Hospital. There was a man in a cage. And the Julie girl just mentioned a cage. That must be Elaine. If you look in the picture, she's at the fairy pond or whatever. Patient, Elaine Marthel. Date of birth, 7/05/1983. Injuries, wound across the stomach and chest, not healing due to the bacterial infection. Attempts to identify the nature of the bacteria are still ongoing. Suspected cause of injury, attacked by a wild animal. Unsubstantiated claim by the patient that she was attacked by a person. Treatment, ongoing treatment of bacterial infection, currently no improvement shown. Notes. Patient also complains of ongoing headaches and queasiness. Further treatment pending legal agreement between Marshall family and third-party financing. Dr. Margaret Fielding, Atlanta Westview Hospital. Julie Lee Barron, locally feared lawsuit attorney. There's a phone number. Evidence against Mr. Crow is stacking up. Grab that. Well, here we are. The incident that closed down Crow Country, it happened right here. Did you notice? It's been deep cleaned. Of course, that in itself is a form of evidence. You mean the fact they had this room cleaned is proof that something happened, something they want to cover up? Right. No smoke without fire, as they say. No bleach without blood. Oh, that's a good. I'm gonna start saying that. enrollments records, March 24th, 1988. Boss and I have the storeroom converted into a holding cell. Pike isn't happy about it. He says we can't legally hold people here even if they committed a crime within the park. I tell him it's not for criminals. Excuse me. I tell him, Boss brings the guest up here, locks it in the cell. He says he wants to run some tests. He says it will be much quicker if he doesn't have to travel down to the lab each time. I think this is a very bad idea to bring the guest up here to the surface, especially while the park is still open. Almost immediately, I am proven right. A girl named Elaine Marshall finds her way into the holding cell and encounters the guest. She is injured and taken to the hospital. Boss is forced to close the park. I fear this is not the end, but the beginning. That's not good. It smells strongly of bleach. Ugh. It's okay, you don't need to stay. I'm sure you have places to be. Right. Looking for Edward Crow, aren't you? Do you know where he is? I want to get into his office, but it's in the northeast corner of the park, I think. Northeast looks like you'll need to pass through the haunted manor. You can get the door open just by ringing the bell. Once you're inside, look for a way to pass through the back wall. Right, thanks, Julie. Ugly things. Two, three, 4, 5. There we go. Looks pretty fragile. So many places I've never visited. Same girl, same. Hello? Came back. Who is this? I'll admit, I'm glad to see you're up and about. Oh, the tenacity of you. Bye. Here's another little hint system thing. Oh! And 20, 11, 15. Adramalek, the Undying, blamed for many deaths between 1020 and 1115.